With all the ish going on in the world right now, I have decided that I need to secure a spot on the mothership. Having said that, I need to be cute for my entrance. Like, I'm going on the ship. Like, how many people are going to be able to say they're going on a spaceship? You gotta look cute. So we definitely need an outfit that would make the aliens want to pick me up on their way back to space. They're gonna be like, she cute though. Let's bring her along for the ride. No, I cannot talk about quantum physics, nor can I fly a spaceship, but I can sew. And I can make those little alien women and men and non-binary beings look mad cute. I'm gonna have them looking like runway models, to be honest. Like, who wouldn't want me on their... Who would not want me on their spaceship? Why am I eating right now? Let's make me an outfit. Let's go big or go home. To space. This is why I don't do intros. This is why I do not do intros. Bye. I decided to make a two-piece, a 3-tiered skirt with easy top. Right now we're working with the skirt. I got some super cheap, slightly stretchy wear fabric for the lining, and I cut out 3 pieces. So this is the top there. So we're going to get the bottom. This is the second layer. What we're going to do, I want my notes. When you get this, I didn't even know I put a center back for, but we're going to close the center back. I keep saying layers, but I mean tiers. This is the second tier that I'm closing at the back and the side seams, and then I did the same for the bottom tier. I did seams at the back, but I think it's because I was going to do a very long zipper, but I decided not to, so that's why I'm closing this up. I only needed the center back opened for the top tier of this skirt. I'm going to stitch the center back and the side seams of both the second and last, aka bottom tier. But for right now, I got the tool. I got lots and lots and lots of tool. I got this from Amazon for like super cheap. And I cut some of the lengths of the top, second and bottom tiers, and I made them twice the width of each tier seam. So say the top one at my waist was 23. Then I made it 46 or more, and I made it the same length as the tier. I attached the second tier and the bottom tier together, and I put the zipper at the back of the top tier and attached that to the rest of the skirt. So right here, that's the top, and I'm going to attach it starting at the center back, and I'm going to pin it all the way around, and then I'm going to stitch it together. I don't know if I did this right, but this is the tool, and I cut it in the strips that I mentioned before, and I did a basting stitch at the top, so right now I'm just going to be pulling it to create gathers. This is how the bottom of the skirt looks. Well, not the bottom, the lining of the skirt looks. And it's going to be completely covered, so it doesn't matter if it looks a little So that's the top part here. So this is how the skirt looks. 1, 2, 3. So I tested out the top there. I'll show you what I did ish, sort of. But this needs to be connected onto this. Or maybe I should start from the bottom and go up. Yeah, I'm gonna start from the bottom and go up. So this is. So now we have to work on the lid. Go on to this bit here. Okay, just do that. The top layer of the skirt will be simple circle skirts. I made the circle the bootleg way instead of creating a pattern for it. Like, who has time for patterns when you could be called at any minute to board the mothership? I did this for all 3 tiers and then I plopped it on over the 2 layers. But we're gonna put it on the skirt first and see how it looks, because I don't want to look like a marshmallow, like a burnt marshmallow. It looks like it's gonna be very poofy though. Not what I had in mind. I don't know, I was like started thinking like it was gonna get like those pleated tulle look. Maybe I'm supposed to buy the pleated tulle. But okay.
Jacksonville strangled a woman in Atlantic Beach, killed a teenager in Bibb County, Georgia, and strangled a 24-year-old in Lucella with a telephone cord. One of the
So that's the big ruffle, that's the middle ruffle, and this is a small ruffle. I know, I don't know how I feel about it. It's a lot. Maybe I shouldn't have done full skirts, full circles. Maybe I should have done like a half circle. But I don't know, like, yeah, this is interesting. And it has quite a bit of poof to it. But I'm going to put it on the dress form over the skirt and test it out first. You see my toes? Look at my toesies! Look at my toesies! Okay. You thought I'd have more things to that? So I really wasn't feeling the skirt at all. Like, I was looking at it and thinking maybe I should go and learn about quantum physics. But I really hate reading. But maybe I could become a stripper in the club. Like, I can't dance, but I doubt aliens really care about that. You know what I mean? Aliens don't really care about rhythm, that's our way.
Somebody come get her, she's dancing like a stripper, eh. Somebody come get her, she dancing like a stripper, eh. Somebody come get her, she dancing like a stripper, eh.
Okay, scrap that thought. Let's get on with this skirt. Let's get on with this. So this is what we're working with right now. So I don't know if I like it. I don't know. It looks interesting. Maybe if I steam it, it will look a little better. I don't know how this is sticking out like this. Maybe I will cut. Maybe I could cut the tool a little shorter under here. Will it still stick out? Not sticking out as much. How does that look? I don't know, it's still sticking out. We'll figure this out. Stitching that tool to the skirt was hell. Oh my gosh, so much fabric. So much fabric. Onto the wristband.
It was an evil time, it was an ugly time, it was a time I'd like to forget.
It would begin in the summer of 1976 and end a year later with the arrest of a nondescript postal worker named David Berkowitz.
So this is how it looks. I put the organza on the front and I only top stitch like one side of it because I cut it on the bias. Okay, I'm sorry. I cut it on the bias, so if I went this way it would stretch a little bit. So I'm just gonna save this like this for now. So I turn on the iron because I want to fold it. This is how it's supposed to look. So it's supposed to fold over like this and then stitch down. Let's just iron this part flat on this side. Just gonna iron this. So, okay, so what I do first, I folded one end with the right sides together, pinned it, and stitched it down. Taking my sweet time with this dress, eh? Oh wait, no, I can't do that. Okay, yeah, I can. Whatever. Ooh, what's it hot, eh? Alright. So I did this side. I'm gonna snip off this so it turns over. And I did this bottom piece here. So it's like, so it's like an L. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not thinking about this properly. And I keep pausing my David Danny, I'm doing a video, please. Danny was making the most noise in my video, so I got upset and I didn't feel like talking anymore. But I sewed the waistband on and finished the skirt, and the skirt was done.
I did not see you there. Je m'appelle Julie, c'est la vie. Oh oui, Mavalik. Yes. Just working on some beautiful beans here. Do you see my art? Très magnifique.
Anyways, so I decided to use my bralette pattern. That's further down in my feed. It's my denim pattern, so I got that and I pulled it up. So it was initially here, like so, and I just dragged it up. Hopefully it fits. Hopefully. Okay, this is it. I'm going to transfer it to paper now and see how it goes. Okay. So this is what I came up with. We're going to put this on, we're going to cut it out from our satin, and then we're going to cut it out from our organza, and then we're going to baste those together. I added a strip of interfacing to that pat piece there because I'm adding grommets and therefore the fabric there needed to be sturdier. I just sewed all the lining pieces together, and then I sewed all the shell pieces. The shell pieces consisted of some stretched satin and then the organza over that, but I had to baste the organza on the satin before sewing it together at the seams. So here I am putting the organza over the stretched satin, making sure it's all even, and then I basted it into place before sewing everything together. I sewed the inner and outer triangle pieces together, scooted the straps inside, and stitched all around the perimeter. After sewing those and turning it inside out, I attached the triangle bits to the waistband bits by sandwiching them between the lining and the shell pieces. So pretty much every piece of the top part has an inner piece and an outer piece. top stitched everything. This is how it looks. Now we're going to stick some holes to this. Do you remember that?
Brush your teeth. In the morning, brush your teeth. E, F, G, H.
Difficult search for a serial killer. A search that began in January 1996.
I decided to use a solar gun to pretty much melt the holes into my fabric for the garments. And because it's organza, the heat gun, aka the solar gun, actually worked really well. I added the garments using my little pliers tool that I cannot find now, and I really need to find this. I have no idea where it is. And I added the garments, and then I added the really long straps. And it looked plain when I was done, so I spiced it up a bit. You know, we don't do basic ways around here. But after that, it was done, and it's time for the reveal, and I am ready to board the mothership. Like, yes!